This minute of Skate the Infinity starts with Adam creeping up behind Langa. That sounded really creepy. That's not what it was
did.
like at all.
And ends with Langa reminiscing, remembering the days after his dad passed away. This is minute 11 of episode 12. Our Infinity. Steamy mystery skating is what I was going to say. Legitimately on the tip.
That was
of my tongue.
shockingly sincere, and it took me aback a little bit.
I was a bit sincere, wasn't I? What was with that?
I don't know. I didn't like it.
No, sorry. Sorry, I got real. When stuff gets real around here, it gets real.
It does on Infinite Minute and on a Minute by Minute podcast where we talk about Skate the Infinity Minute by Minute. I'm Caitlin.
I'm Jonathan. Clicks for Caity. That was great.
You had like a bit of an orgasm there. I was kind of like, went back in.
Beg pardon? It all went white. No, it was a lit segue. But yes, we are in the zone still. We are talking about the zone. We are bitching about not ever getting into the zone.
Oh my God. He's so salty about it.
So isn't it funny? Salty and bitter are both.
And sour.
And sour.
Yeah.
And what are the other two?
Sweet.
Sweet.
And umami.
Umami.
Umami. Is umami the other one? Is
So
bitter
sweet is
one? I
cute.
don't think bitter is one.
I said bitter, yeah. Like bitter and salty
Sweets.
and sour are all similar.
But I don't think bitter is one of the 5 flavors. Sweet, salty, sour. Oh, maybe it is bitter.
It is bitter. Spicy.
I don't remember.
Remember when we
right.
learned
Bitter.
that each different areas of the tongue?
Mm-hmm.
We've talked about this before, I'm sure.
Have we? Can taste different
Surely.
things.
Yeah, but it's not true. It's just the whole tongue
really?
tastes.
The
Yeah,
whole tongue tastes.
but we were the whole
like
IC.
That's like
the
a
whole tongue
fanfic
tastes.
title. The whole tongue tastes.
It's a fanfic title. Great. It's my next Barasagi. The whole tongue tastes. Write that down.
Yeah, I'm telling you. I bet you there is a fanfic called that. I bet you.
Yeah, and they're talking about how millennials were all taught that different parts of the tongue taste. And then it's like a Zoomer who's just like, no, bro, the whole tongue tastes.
The whole tongue
Here,
tastes.
watch. Or should I say, taste. Next thing I knew, his tongue was in my mouth. This minute of Skate the Infinity starts with Adam being a creep.
Yeah, I realize I made it sound a lot creepier than it is. It's not like in a creepy way. He like looms behind him. It's like he is engulfing him.
It is reminiscent of it's like he's putting him in a cage.
Yes, with his FING. Yes.
With his FING. But it's also reminiscent of the mask that Adam is wearing.
Yes, I thought
Adam's
that
put
also.
himself in a cage, yeah.
Yeah, so cool.
The finger mask. What's with the finger masks?
Yeah, and also the way that the fingers come up behind his shoulders look like wings kind of as well. Did you notice that?
Saucy.
It's like real like angel imagery, like dark angel imagery.
Oh, damn. Sephiroth?
Yeah, it does. It looks like Sephiroth wings.
And the red outline on Adam is especially like highlighted here when he does the things.
The things.
They call them fingers. I've never seen a thing. Simpsons quote for those of you below the age of probably like 27, 26. That whole thing of like people's parents didn't let them watch The Simpsons.
Weird.
Mm.
I don't know. That's crazy to me. That
What
was like
were those parents
classic
like?
Weeknight viewing. It was The
Right.
Simpsons.
It had to be.
It had to be.
Had to know. Sorry, there's 2 cuts to black in this minute. Weird.
Yeah. yeah, it's like the momentum gets killed a few times. And I actually didn't mind this one because it's kind of like that snap back to reality moment of like they're just skating.
There's gravity. Yeah.
And it's it feels much more like, oh, this is reality. There's no music either, so it's like the cherry. It's like the cherry beef when they had that and there was no music and it felt very real and not heightened. So I kind of liked this one.
My favourite moments are when you can hear the skateboards. Yeah.
Yeah, very cool.
Love it. Yeah. So this cut to black is fine. The next one...
Not so much.
Felt really long too.
Yes. Yeah.
The next one.
Yeah.
But Adam's in front. Jumps over a crack, does not break his mother's back. But
Langa does, and does like a what's the fish thing called? What's the fish thing called in the ED?
Oh yeah, dead fish.
Yeah, what you say it so much?
Maguro something?
Something like that, but it reminded me of that. The way he just kind of falls forward.
Didn't even think it, but it is exactly that. That's so funny. He's really throwing it back. Look at him.
Yeah, he really is. His shirt makes it look like he's got a huge dump truck.
Massive, yeah. And Reki is shocked at the size of the dumpy.
He is that boy thick.
That crack! He's not talking about the one in the floor.
That crack! I can't believe that worked so well.
Langa with his dump truck. But Langa saves it somehow. How? I mean, we've already discussed with the speed boost that physics don't exist anymore.
Yeah, it's true. He just sort of like lands on his hand and keeps skating.
In reality, he would break his arm.
He would face first into the concrete and skid and tear all of the skin off his face.
Yeah. It is pretty cool, though. It's a cool bit of skateboarding action.
It is cool because they lead you to think he's about to stack it and he doesn't, which is pretty cool.
Because he's zoning.
In the zone.
He's at the edge of the zone.
And the way he gets back up onto the board, it's like pretty cool. It's like...
He almost does like a little like revert off a rock or something. Like he hits a rock to get his momentum back or something.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Kind of cool, yeah.
And so are they positing that when Adam is in the zone, he is so good in the zone that he can avoid cracks? But Lunga's not quite there yet?
No. Because he's used to clean snow.
Ooh.
That dank pow.
Hit the powder.
Yeah, I might head up the slopes, hit the powder, Peter.
Peter.
Why it became Patrick Warburton. Peter. Is Langa blind? Did you not see that crack?
Where he's just in the zone.
He's going to break Nanako's back.
Oh. Did he not see that?
It's the zone.
It's
gotta be. I was laughing again here because we just had it explained to us.
Yeah. Then you got to explain it again. And then we got to get bitter cherry being like, I wouldn't know. I've never been there. I've never asked someone who's been there.
Joe hasn't said a lot.
No, he's been very quiet. Very quiet. They all look very dodgy in this shot. Oh my goodness.
Yeah. So dodge.
What is going on? Mia's face, Shadow's face.
It's everyone's face.
What is going on?
Even Reki,
what's going on?
Reki's thumb is huge.
His
thumb is bigger than his other
it.
fist. He is double Arthur
fisting it. Oh my god.
Another name of a fanfic.
Oh,
double Arthur fisting it. They all look horrible. Yeah, Mia. I think Mia and Shadow are tied for like what is going on.
The worst.
Yeah.
But Cherry also says that it's actually suicidal to get into the zone at S. So, you know, it's cool if you're like at the skate park or something or whatever, that's fine. But here, when you're on top of a cliff, you could die.
Yeah. Mia? Like how? I laughed
like how you had
so
to prepare
much.
yourself for that. You're like, okay, don't want to peek. Like how?
It's just so funny to match the flaps. He's like
how?
Like how? Bit shaggy.
But they want him to get out of the zone. Oh my god, there's so much talking.
Show us the skateboarding.
This is classic tell instead of show.
Yeah, because we were shown this, like the last 2 minutes, like minute, what are we up to? 11. Minute 8 and 9 was so good. It was just pure skateboarding, no exposition, just good action. Yeah. And now we're just stuck in exposition land for a bit. And it sucks.
Exposition land and the zone, which is actually a lot more boring than I thought it was going to be.
Yeah.
Like actually being in the zone part.
I get where they're going with it from here.
Yeah.
And I like where they're going with it from here because there's like a sense that the zone is bad for Langa.
Yes.
Because there's an association with disassociating.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. It's cool
so
concepts.
I like where they're
very
going.
Cool concepts. Yeah.
Yeah. But now in the present.
But it makes sense because it's where Adam goes to disassociate as well. So it actually does make sense.
Completely.
That's how Langa is associating it.
It's also implying that athletes just disassociate.
But isn't that what really happens? Like when you're running a marathon, like you just disassociate and your legs move for you?
You completely do. Yeah. You become like neither mind nor body.
No.
But a combination of the two. This is why we must protect young football players.
Oh, yeah.
When they do bad things. If they're good at football and good at getting in the zone, we must protect. I'm sure there's like a global... There's like a global culture of protecting young men who are good at sports.
Yes.
It's not just
100%.
localized to AFL.
No. Oh, there's a history of it in the States. 100%.
Yeah.
And other countries, I'm sure. It's
Soccer,
absolutely
it'd
not
be
just
massive.
Here. Yeah.
Yeah. And like, America football is notoriously bad. I feel like NRL players are worse than AFL players usually, but AFL players have been giving NRL players a run for their money lately. There's been some bad shit going around.
I don't have any
There's some
time
troubled
for it.
young men around. We need to get them all in a room, make them watch Skate the Infinity.
Yes.
Solve all the problems.
Perfect.
Yeah. Or just make an AFL anime. Could you imagine? Should we write that?
My God. What could we call it?
Holding the Man. Just do an anime adaptation of Holding the Man. That would be so funny.
Shit.
It's yaoi already.
It'd be so good though because like you'd pick one team to be obviously like your Karasuno, but then like there's so many teams to pick from to do like different episodes about.
Yeah, and they've all already got animal mascots.
Yeah. Oh my God, we need to create it.
And you just base it on like the current season of football.
Oh my God. What a genius idea.
Yeah, and you'll have gambling, like, get debts. You'll have one of the guys dealing
You'll have
cocaine.
Scandals.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Concussions.
You'll have one of them cheating on his misso with a physio.
Yes. Oh, boy.
Ore no miso. Like, yeah, so much you can do.
So much.
Damn.
Damn, we got to do
Well,
it.
we haven't done Mate the Infinity, so what are the chances of us doing...
No, low.
You'd get a Delta Goodrum OP, like Del Toro Quest.
Oh my God.
Born to try.
Born to try. Absolutely.
Yeah, gotta be.
Gotta be.
And then what's your ED? You're the voice?
Stop it.
Something like that.
Yes. Oh, I
Something
love it.
classically Aussie.
I love it. Working class man.
Oh, damn. And you'd make it, you would make it like holding the man coded Yowie, right?
Yeah, yes, 100%.
You'd have to.
Oh, yes. Yeah, 100%.
Cheeky locker room hookups.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Because that's the juice. That's
do you
the
reckon?
spice.
Do you reckon there's RPF of Aussie Rules?
Oh, you're going to have to get on AO3 here. Caitlin, that's your job to research that.
There must be. Oh my God. Okay, I'm going to look after this.
Yeah, you have a look. You report back to us with the Aussie Rules fanfics. There would be, surely.
There must be.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm going to look it up.
Funny. Yeah, Cherry's bitter.
Oh my God, he's so salty. This is like one of the best side eyes he's given in the entire show. I loved it.
Even got a little drippy. I feel like everyone has a perpetual drip from now on.
Yeah, they're all stressed as heck.
Reki, I didn't notice the animation on this Reki bit. The camera really follows him.
Yeah, I love when the camera follows them.
Gotta come back longer.
Oh, and then we got another blackout.
This is not how you skate. And then we're just in the zone with Langa for the last 20 seconds of the minute.
Yeah, it goes from black to white, transitions. And
Loved
Adam
it
is not
with
there
the
anymore. Either it's just Langa.
And as it goes to white, again, the sound drops out. And we get some big reverb.
Oh, yeah.
And I loved both deliveries for both of these bits. There was a really nice rhythm to the Japanese with like the repetition of the words. It was really cool. I loved it.
Nice. Very nice. I can't hear anything. Oof, that bit gives me chills a little bit.
I can't feel anything. I don't feel anything. Well, they fucked it. Come on, Dub. It's right there for you.
No heart palpitations.
No Doki Dokis. He's officially dead.
R.I.P.
Time
Langa.
of death. Now.
What did Howard say? It's just like that other time. Is that what he said?
Yeah.
Why would they say it like that?
It's just like that other time when my dad died.
It's just like that.
Okay.
He knew my mom while they were researching spiders in the fucking Amazon rainforest when she died. That's what it feels like.
They Madam Webbed us before we knew it was Madam Webb. But no, I do love this bit where it cuts from the same position, but we just cut from him skating in the endless white to him snowboarding. Yeah. On the snow.
Yeah, it's beautiful. It's a so beautiful shot. The angle of the shot too, like, is really beautiful.
So good. Yeah.
And you can see it in his body how despondent he is.
The dropped shoulders. Yeah, just disassociating by skateboarding, by snowboarding. It's not the fun he was looking for.
No. And it's not fun anymore because he's not doing it with the person he likes doing it with.
It's really interesting how they do turn the zone, which you would usually look at as a positive, into a negative.
It is interesting.
I think I vaguely recall, I've only watched it once. I know you've done a couple of watches of Run with the Wind. But they do a similar sort of thing, don't they?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they do. They become like shiny light things.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. Like they're like fully naked. They're just like light.
Yes. But they also like kind of associate it with negative as well. It's not necessarily a fully positive thing, or am I misremembering?
No, I think it's really positive in Run with the Wind.
Right. When you get to awaken as a sparkly light man.
I think it is. I'm trying to remember.
Okay, I can't remember if the main guy,
Mm.
not the
The captain guy.
the captain,
the mate,
head of
the Kageyama. Yeah.
not Kageyama, the one who is like the leader
Oh,
of the team.
yeah.
Who has the injury?
Yeah.
Yeah, was there something to do with the zone for him with his injury, or is he just injured?
No. He's just injured.
Right.
But
Been
I
there
feel
since
like
then.
maybe there was something with the Kageyama type that with the zone that wasn't maybe healthy.
Mm.
Oh, Run with the Wind is so good. I hope Mitch watches it.
Me too.
He'll love it.
Yeah.
I love how
Good
he's
show.
like, it looks gay. I'm like, yeah, it is.
Complimentary. So true.
So good.
But yeah, Langa's sad.
Langa's sad. That's the minute. What was your favourite
That's the
moment?
minute. This moment.
Yeah,
I loved
beautiful.
this moment. It was so just like the sound dropping out, the echo, just both. I feel like they cooked some of the words in the English, but Howard kind of saved it.
Mm.
And the Japanese was just like that. There was something about the repetition of the words and like the way it was delivered. It was so nice. I'm getting a bit sincere. I'm getting a bit serious. I'm bringing it down a bit,
I
but
love
like
that.
I really enjoyed it.
We
and
can be
I love-
serious on this podcast.
Hey, no, we can. We can be so serious.
We can go a long time with not laughing.
Yeah. Gotta leave that whole silence in, don't I? What was your favourite moment, Caitlin?
I think I like the imagery with the hands at the start, the fingies.
Mm.
Yeah, the wings and then the mask. I really loved it.
Yeah, we had some interesting hands to start us off.
Yeah, it was
Really
very
cool. I loved that it's still the finger mask. It's like
Mm.
for both of them now.
Yeah, very cool.
Yeah, I loved it. There's probably like heaps you could read into that.
Mm-hmm.
Into that just one single moment. Capturing Langa in a way, capturing his
Yeah.
Eve.
Yeah, and I
Yeah.
think I didn't actually mention it, but we were talking about how Howard's deliveries when they're been in the zone had been very like questioning about it. But when the mask thing happens, it sounds very much like just a robotic repetition of what Adam has been saying. So it is almost like, oh no, he's been fully converted or fully
He's been
engulfed
zoned
by the
up.
zone. Yeah. It's
Mm.
very cool.
Yeah. It almost saved the last minute.
Almost.
Almost.
We better get back
And-
to some interesting stuff.
We're almost halfway through this episode.
Almost.
That went fast.
Yeah, very fast.
Oh, there is a hefty outro for this one.
Yeah, it's like one of
I'm
those
just looking now.
recap outros where it's like, these are where all your characters are.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah, I love those at the end of an anime.
But I also love that they didn't handicap themselves by doing a time skip.
Yeah. So good.
Mm. Yeah.
So
Buddy daddies,
good.
I'm looking at you.
Buddy daddies, I will never forgive them. I'll never forgive them.
Yeah. I usually do love a time skip, though.
Right, I love Run with the Wind time skip. That is a
Spoilers. Don't listen, Mitch. Spoilers, they grow up. Spoilers, I want to live in their world forever.
Yeah. I love a time skip.
Yeah, I love a time
skip.
skip. Yeah. Anyway,
Bless. Bye.
Wait,
no, we haven't done.
Twitter. Infinite_minute on Twitter.
Or you can email us at infiniteminutepodcast@gmail.com.
Tell us what the hands really represent.
The fingies.
Yeah, tell us about the fingies.
Bye.
Bye.